Hey, another great day at the Solomon Trading Institute. Boy, that market was kind of smoking a little bit today. It was in a tight range, but it did give enough movement to make some money. Hey, listen, if you have been watching us for any period of time and you want to know a little bit more about what we do, hey, listen, go to our website and book a call right here, moneymarketedge.com. Book a call. We'll be able to teach you how you can make a living in less than 25, 30 minutes a day on most days. Hey, look, if you want to know more about that, give us a call. Let's talk about it. There are some people who are skeptical about trading and about whether or not it can be mastered. Well, one of the things that I would encourage you to do is to book a call so that we can take a deep dive into what we do, why we do it, how we do it, and what makes us different from anyone else. So, hey, listen, go ahead and hit us up, and we'd love to talk with you. All right, so hey, listen, this is very real that trading does have a level of risk. However, we do know how to mitigate those risks. So, for example, mitigating the risk of driving a car is simply putting on what? A seat belt. Mitigating the risk of playing football is simply doing what? Making sure that you wear a helmet and thigh pads, etc. And so that's what we do for our market as well. Hey, listen, the Solomon Training Institute is the place that you need to be. We'll give you an education that you can bank on, and we'll make sure that you understand that. Hey, listen, wealth is a choice. There's an old saying that says you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. And so all we can do is let you know that there was a little gap in the public school education when it comes to economics. So you did not learn everything you should have learned, especially what we call money market literacy. Now, there are many people, and you may be one of those people who are financially literate, but are you money market literate? Do you understand the markets? Do you understand how many of the markets? Do you understand the liquidity that sits in each one of these markets? Do you understand how to gain access to them? That's what we would love to do because this is a daily occurrence in the market that we primarily trade. $437.4 billion in that one market all by itself. Hey, listen, so come on and let us show you exactly what we do. Now we have a live training room, and we get into that training room. And what we do is we make sure that we understand our situation. We understand our forecast, where price should and should not go. And then we recognize our conditions. So this is condition recognition. What kind of condition, what kind of environment, what kind of milieu are we facing when we trade on this day? Do we have momentum? Do we have a market structure that says the market should go up or it should go down? Do we have probability that that direction is actually happening? This is what we do. And if we don't have all of this, then we automatically know that our condition is one of mid-risk, depending on what time period we're trading in. So we'd love to share with you our education and what we do. So here's our chart for today. Here's our chart for today. So at this time, this is what we call our high volatility area. So that's 8:30 a.m. Central Time. And then this is 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time. So during this period, it's a lot of volatility up and down, things of that nature. So sometimes people take a portion of their winnings on the previous day and they try their hand in this particular area. Why do we call this a high risk area? Because we don't have information yet. We don't have enough information. In other words, there has not been enough time for us to determine whether or not we will have probability, whether or not we will have the market structure, or whether or not we will have momentum. There hasn't just been enough time yet. And so we call this a high risk period because we're working without a lot of information. Now, this is our low to mid risk period. And today, things were buzzing. So $1,060 per contract if traders took each trade in this particular time frame. So this is our 9:30, our 9 o'clock time frame to our what we call 9:25, right? So this is our frame that we like to work in between these these two time frames so that we can look for a high probability trade. So today there was a mid-risk condition. We did not get confirmed probability. We did not confirm market structure, and we did not confirm momentum, right? But even though we didn't, so we had to make sure that we get into our mid-risk mindset. And in that mid-risk mindset, if every trader was going 1-to-1, that's risking $1. That's risking $1 to make $1. That's called a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So if everyone's doing 1-to-1, and people do different risk to reward ratios, that's individualized financial advice. And so we don't give that. So I don't know that, but just assuming everybody went 1-to-1, there were 8 opportunities today for $1,000, and that's just one contract. So this is what happened today. So of course, people in our room, they bingo. So we have people bingo, and that just simply means they made money. And what we're simply doing is just really just teaching you how to look for and set a goal of 80 ticks per day, right? 80 ticks per day. 80 ticks per day will take you all the way down this chart. So there were some people who were trading 10 contracts. That means they made 11K. Well, there were some people who were only trading 1 contract. That means they made 1K. And then there were some people who were trading 4 contracts. That means they would have made 4K. It just depends on where you are in your journey. Are you in month 1, month 2, month 3? Are you in year 2, month 1? It just depends on where you are in your journey. But what we do is we help you define, we help you determine, and we help you reduce risk. We provide world-class education on technical analysis, and we also give you an edge by using our software. And of course, there are no guarantees made whatsoever. We're not financial advisors, we're just simply education software, and we do teach you a strategy. Well, one of the things that's happening is that many of our students are taking this $200,000 challenge. So you can use OPM, that's what that's called, other people's money. So you can come to us and get the education. Once you get the education, you come to this company, and then they will allow you to trade 15 days, right, profitably. And once you do that, what happens then is that they fund you. And when they fund you, they allow you to keep between 80 and 90% of the profits that you make. So really, you don't even have to have your money. You just need to have enough money to pay us for the education and for us to spend the time with you so that you can become proficient in this. And then at that point, you don't even need to have any more money. You can utilize other people's money. So how do we do the first 30 days? We take those days so that you can learn what's going on. How are we operating? What are the rules? What is the strategy? How does the software work? And which will lead you to success. So that's 30 days. And then 120 days practicing in the real world. Then after that, you start then building your skill, you see, and you do that, you come to live classroom and you participate. You can submit charts to your coach or your teacher that will help you. And then we make sure, again, we are practicing. We're practicing here. And once we practice here, by now you've gotten to the senior classroom and you're ready to trade your 20 days. Right? You're ready to trade and work your 20 days profit and be profitable. You're going to learn forecasting, how to recognize, how to execute, how to manage, and how to exit. And once you learn this stuff, then now you're ready. You have everything that you need to be successful. We'd love to play a role in that for you. It's the will of God that you prosper and will help you. So what do you get with us? Daily Q&A sessions. You have a software that's going to give you an edge. You have a strategy that's going to give you what you need and remove your anxiety. And you're going to have support. So when you do make a mistake, we're there. You have coaches. We are talking to you and praying for you all at the same time. And then this leads to success for so many people in over 15 different states and 3 countries who are using our software. Hey, listen, we'd love to help you. We'd love to be a part of your life in this way. Hey, listen, if you want more information, go ahead and tap into moneymarketedge.com. And then if you need even more information, go ahead and text the word profits. Don't forget the S, profits to 94253. Share this with a friend, family member, relative, co-worker, someone that you think may be interested in this. Hey, listen, it's the will of God that you do well, that you prosper, and have a great day. God bless you.